Forget everything you thought you knew about city planning. In Beijing, the structures don't just touch the sky, they redefine it.
We're diving into the mind of the Chinese architects who dare to build monuments on a scale the world has never seen. Get ready to explore this stunning, massive horizon. The challenge here isn't just height, it's density and integration. Every new tower must harmonize with centuries of history. Our focus today is on architects like Zhang, leading the charge in redefining what a megastructure truly means.
These structures aren't just buildings, they are self-contained ecosystems designed to house thousands of people and functions.
Take the sheer volume of material required. The logistics alone are a masterpiece of coordination.
The foundation work is often the most dangerous and complex part, digging into the ancient bedrock of the city.
This intense pressure requires advanced seismic dampening technology. Stability is paramount when you build this high.
Many designs intentionally break the traditional box, leaning into geometric abstraction to capture attention.
We'll look closely at the Big Pants, the iconic CCTV tower, a structure that defied structural norms.
Its architect, Rem Koolhaas, worked closely with local firms, creating a fusion of international vision and local execution.
The engineering solution involved building two massive separate towers first, then connecting them high above the ground.
This moment of connection was a nail-biting feat of precision executed during specific low-wind periods. Now, let's look at the philosophy driving these designs: functionality married to cultural symbolism. Many structures subtly echo traditional Chinese rooflines or stacking principles, but abstracted into glass and steel. Another marvel is Galaxy S Soho, designed by Zaha Hadid, known for its flowing, organic forms. It's a design that rejects corners, embracing the energy flow, or qi, central to traditional Chinese beliefs. The interior courtyards act as urban canyons, pulling light and air deep into the commercial spaces. Constructing these smooth compound curves required unprecedented precision in prefabrication. The goal is to create immersive, almost sculptural environments that blur the line between architecture and art. But rapid development brings challenges, especially regarding energy consumption and sustainability. Modern Chinese architects are now tasked with retrofitting older structures for efficiency. New mega-projects incorporate advanced water recycling systems and internal climate control loops. The sheer scale of these projects often leads to the development of entirely new building materials. For example, ultra-high-performance concrete allows for slimmer yet stronger structural components. This focus on innovation is driven by a national imperative: build faster, build bigger, but also build smarter. The cultural shift is profound. Architecture is seen as a statement of global power and technical capability. Consider the challenges of maintaining structures this complex. It requires constant technological oversight. Robotics are becoming essential, deploying automation for dangerous tasks far above the street level. This is a generation of architects thinking beyond the lifespan of current technology, designing for a century or more. We must also talk about the density problem. How do you give residents a feeling of space in a crowded city? The solution lies in vertical integration, creating parks, shopping, and work all within one building footprint. This city within a building approach reduces traffic and improves quality of life for inhabitants. The National Grand Theater, often called the Egg, showcases the power of transparency and form. It's built to reflect the sky and the surrounding water, symbolizing harmony between man and nature. Access requires descending into an underwater glass corridor, a subtle theatrical entrance. The commitment to culture is reflected in structures that are visually powerful, yet inherently public. We can see the influence of digital design tools, allowing for geometries previously impossible to calculate. Parametric modeling enables architects to generate complex, non-standard shapes efficiently. This technology is what separates the modern Beijing skyline from its predecessors in the 20th century. Security is another major consideration. These buildings must withstand natural and man-made threats.
The architects must collaborate extensively with counterterrorism and civil defense specialists.
The speed of construction often dictates the design choices, favoring modular and prefabricated elements.
This efficiency minimizes disruption to the already congested city below.
But rapid growth sometimes sacrifices community feeling. How do they build neighborhoods in the sky? Newer residential high-rises integrate multi-story open platforms for communal recreation.
The use of light is crucial, reflecting China's belief in the flow of positive energy.
LED facades are turning buildings into massive canvases capable of dazzling light shows and cultural displays.
This interplay between structure and light makes the Beijing skyline a living, breathing entity after dark.
Let's shift our focus to the next wave of development, structures designed to interact with the environment.
The Sino-Swiss Eco Tower project emphasizes self-sufficiency and minimal carbon footprint. It's a proving ground for techniques that will eventually be scaled across the entire city.
The future of the Chinese megastructure is inherently intelligent, responding actively to internal needs and external weather.
Imagine facades made of electrochromic glass, shifting opacity to save on cooling costs.
The average construction worker on these sites operates with advanced digital guidance systems.
Safety protocols are rigorous, reflecting the complexity and scale of the vertical environment.
Designing a space that promotes productivity is key, especially in financial district towers.
The International Business Center, CBD, towers showcase competitive height and material luxury.
Each tower competes to be a visual landmark, symbolizing the company's strength and aspiration. Yet, critics sometimes argue that these megastructures prioritize spectacle over human scale.
Architects are now bridging this gap by integrating accessible public art and low-rise cultural centers.
The movement is towards soft architecture, structures that adapt and change over time.
This adaptability is crucial given the rapid evolution of technology and workplace needs.
Consider the challenges of wind load at 500 meters. The forces involved are immense.
Aerodynamic shaping is not just aesthetic, it's essential for safety and comfort inside the building.
The construction industry here pioneers techniques that are then exported globally.
This scale of building requires specialized supercranes, often customized just for one project. The Beijing Daxing International Airport, while not a skyscraper, is a megastructure of horizontal scale. Its design streamlines passenger flow, minimizing walking distances in a colossal space. The architect's influence reaches far beyond simply commercial or residential towers.
The Olympic venues, like the Bird's Nest, demonstrated China's mastery of complex, large-span structures.
Its design, a chaotic yet controlled lattice, represented both strength and natural randomness.
The challenge was translating that vision into a buildable structure that could handle massive crowds and weight.
Today's architects are integrating renewable energy directly into the aesthetic design of new projects.
The goal is zero-emission operation, minimizing the footprint of these colossal buildings.
They leverage the thermal mass of concrete cores to passively regulate internal temperatures. The future sees Beijing becoming a true smart city, where buildings communicate with the grid.
Architects are designing for the autonomous age, including drone landing platforms and integrated charging stations.
The political will and available resources in China allow for rapid experimentation and implementation.
This ambitious pace requires incredibly talented and dedicated structural engineers.
Every new megastructure is a test case, pushing global construction standards higher.
The blend of East and West in design philosophy is apparent, respecting tradition while embracing hypermodernity.
We see a conscious effort to move beyond mere imitation and establish a distinct new Chinese style.
This aesthetic often involves monumental scale, bold colors, and dramatic lighting schemes.
The legacy these architects are building is one of technological supremacy and cultural confidence.
Looking forward, the next phase involves designing for extreme climate resilience.
Underground city planning is also expanding, creating immense subterranean networks for transport and utility.
These architects are effectively designing vertically and horizontally simultaneously.
The integration of nature is key, creating microclimates within the concrete jungle.
They are using recycled materials whenever possible, pushing the limits of sustainable structural design.
The scale of ambition means that failures, though rare, are spectacular learning opportunities.
The Beijing Skyline is a continuous draft, always evolving, never truly finished. It's a powerful visual metaphor for a nation building its future at breakneck speed. This transformation is inspiring designers across the globe to think bigger and bolder.
These structures stand as testaments to human ingenuity and the desire to reach higher.
They are concrete dreams realized through immense dedication, technology, and visionary leadership. Which Beijing megastructure impressed you the most? Let us know in the comments below.
We hope this deep dive gave you a new perspective on the future of urban architecture.
If you enjoyed this journey through Beijing's incredible designs and massive engineering feats,
Don't forget to like and subscribe for more updates on global design and construction marvels. See you next time.